and welcome to a vlog. Today I am vlogging from home, as I'm sure you're well aware I am home, but I figured why not keep creating content for you, hello, and just kind of vlog my day. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Michelle and I create lifestyle and teaching content. I like to do daily vlogs like this, so absolutely subscribe to my channel. I create 1 to 2 videos a week and they're always positive and fun, and I just kind of give you a peek into my life and what I'm doing, and we talk about like daily life things, we talk about beauty and fashion and teaching and just everything in between, so definitely subscribe. Even though today I am not going anywhere, I still got ready-ish. I put on makeup. I find that when I put on makeup at least even a little bit, I'm just more productive during the day, and if you find that you're kind of in a funk during these very different unique times, I would suggest at least like getting yourself together a little bit versus like just hanging out on the couch in your PJs and oh my cat just knocked over my tripod. Anyway, what I was saying was, come here. Come here. I know me personally, I just do better if I kind of feel put together. I'm just more productive. So even if it's a day off from work and I want to get some YouTube stuff done, or even if I just want to get stuff done around the house, I always do a little bit better if I put myself together and like do my makeup and get dressed and that kind of stuff. So that is what I did this morning, and today I am going to probably have more of a relaxing day at home. I do want to vlog. I have some kind of like emails to catch up on. I have some YouTube planning to do. It's dreary and rainy out, which has been dreary and rainy out for so long. Like, we need the sun now more than ever. Mr. Sun, where are you? Because I need that sunshine right now. Definitely. I think when Tony gets home, we'll probably go for a walk or a hike up in the woods with Dixie. He gets home around like 2 or so. He starts work really early, and yes, he is still working. He's not able to work from home, and he is considered essential because he's in the food production warehousing stuff. I don't foresee a time that he won't be working, just because it is food, and unless the grocery stores would close, which I don't see that happening either, he'll still be going to work. So a relaxing and productive day is on the list today. Also, I'm trying out some new jewelry. I'll be sharing this with you guys in a little bit in a later vlog. I'm gonna have a coupon code for you when I work with brands. If a brand contacts me and, you know, like I feel like I align with what they're selling, what they're doing, then I agree to try out their products, and I always try them out first before I would recommend them or anything like that. I feel like that's the right thing to do. I would never want to just take a product and without trying it out first, you know, tell you guys that it's great and you should go buy it. That doesn't make sense. So I want to make sure that I'm being obviously genuine. This is one of the pieces that I got. It's really pretty. So when it comes to jewelry and like earrings and things, I know some jewelry can be irritating to your ears, and it's so weird. My one hole in my ears never gets irritated, and then the second hole always gets irritated. They are really dainty and cute. I like that. Make some coffee. I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm gonna start getting some work done on YouTube and checking my emails and doing all of that. I really want to get blue light glasses. Let me guys know if you have them and if you like them, but I do a lot of work on the computer and when I'm editing especially, so I just feel like they would really help my headaches and stuff like that. I do have a setup that I like. I mentioned it in my favorites video where I have a lift for my computer and I use a keyboard, and that way I'm looking forward and not down when I'm working, but I think the blue light glasses would also really help.
See Jane, why you staring out the window? Oh, with the red eyes, tell me his name has got you tangled up.
home. Say hi.
Hi.
And I am ready to hike. He said I look like, what'd you say? I look like I'm from the 90s, but I am from the 90s. I was born in 89. So I'm basically just living my best life in my friend's t-shirt. Dixie just decided to hop in the garden bed. What are you doing in there? If you follow our other channel, you saw we made this bed. And I don't think the video is up yet for these, but this is how we're starting some of our seeds this year. Dixie, what are you doing? You look ridiculous in there. What are you doing? So we're trying to train Dixie to be off leash. I got this 30-foot leash from Amazon. I can link it, but I've been watching all these YouTube videos on it and how to train her. So our pockets are like full of treats, and she's been doing great. She really has, but we're gonna take our hike with her fully on the long leash and see how she does. It's supposed to like make it so that she feels like she's off leash, but she's really not. Like, we still are in control. So she's doing good though.
Jane, do you remember what you told me when we were standing in the bathroom midnight? Baby, we were so messed up.
I would say good morning, but it's not. It's the afternoon. I got up kind of late this morning, and then I did some computer work. You saw my yummy smoothie that I made, and I hunkered down at the table and just kind of did some work. And since I woke up late, I didn't have much of my morning. It's now 12:40. It's beautiful outside. It's way too beautiful to stay in here and paint. Like I said, I think I said that yesterday that I was going to do that today, but it's just too nice out. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to go work out outside. I have not like fully worked out in so long. We take Dixie for a hike almost every day. I go for a run, so I get like cardio in, but I have not like strength trained in so long. But I kind of just want to get my blood pumping and get outside. So that's the plan for now. A little teaching update if you watch me for any of my teaching content. If you don't, if you're here for kind of more of the lifestyle content, you can just skip ahead. But for those of you interested in the teaching content and what's been going on, as you know, I'm not working right now. We weren't really given any direction about like lessons to be doing and stuff like that. Our state of Pennsylvania is now requiring that every school have a plan for education, and there was really like two ways to go about it. It seemed like the one way was more like teaching like normal, introducing new lessons, new standards, stuff like that, and then the other way was more of an enrichment, and that's kind of the way, the avenue we're going with it. So it's Friday today. I would say as of Monday I'm going to be starting to send out emails to my students and really trying to get them on Google Classroom. No new material though is to be taught, so I'm gonna go about it more as like a collaboration, I think, because one of the best parts I have found of teaching high school art is the students working on their projects, and as other kids walk around the room, not even kids that they're sitting with, just like as a group, it's this really awesome feeling of we're all into art, we're all thinking creatively, and they all are collaborating. Like, it doesn't matter what friend groups they're in, it doesn't matter if they're in different grade levels. Like, when they come into that art room, it's this really cool thing that happens where they're all just chatting about each other's artwork, they're all giving each other tips, and it's really natural, and it just is kind of them talking, and that's what I want to create on a online platform. So I'm thinking maybe of giving them options, ideas, things that they can do at home, and then that way they can post pictures of their artwork and we can all kind of talk about it. It's not technically required of them. That's the other thing. I know a lot of other states are probably doing it different, but it's not required, but we do have to provide it. And that kind of makes sense, especially with what's going on and everything. It's kind of a hard time, I feel like, to require a lot of people right now, because you don't know where this is going to take us. Like, you don't know how long it's going to be. Technically, we're supposed to go back, I think, April 6th. Teachers are, and then students 2 days later. But right now, and this is totally, you know, I have no idea, but right now, I can't see us going back at that time. There's states popping up all over, closing schools for the whole year, and that breaks my heart. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I have had different jobs. This is not my first job. I've had quite a little teaching journey, and it took me a while to find my school, my home, and this school is that for me. I love my students. I love the people I work with. I'm finally so happy in my career, and my first year there, where I'm building these great relationships with my students, and a lot of my students are seniors. A lot of them are. And I would say the seniors are probably the ones who I've gotten the closest with, and I've seen them grow so much just in the short period of time of knowing them artistically, but also just like in life. And I can't wrap my head around if we have our school year end, like, closed for the year. You know, obviously there's big things happening, and in the grand scheme of things, your health, your family, those are things that are really important right now. But I think it's only human to be like, oh, this sucks, because it does. But another cool thing, my family and I were talking about this the other day, is that this whole social media, internet, Skype, Zoom, all this stuff that we're doing now, this is like what's gonna save, I feel like, a lot of jobs, a lot of just progression in things. And you know, education right now isn't halted because we have these things. And so if this would have happened years ago, it would be a lot different. The internet is going to be saving us all in this whole thing. And just like think about all the people who are actually able to work from home. Yeah, it's not the same exactly, but just having that as an option is amazing. I wanted to tell you guys that's kind of what's going on. I'm going to try to set up some Google Classroom stuff, and maybe I can share some things on my Instagram, and like stuff I'm doing I'll share with you on here as well if I'm vlogging. So just so you can kind of see how I'm handling this like remote learning situation, and moving forward what that's going to look like. Okay guys, it's time to work out. I don't have any pre-workout. I just ordered some from Amazon because I think I threw my pre-workout away when I moved. Shouldn't have done that because I really need it right now, but I got my water jug. Now I'm gonna cramp. I'm chugging water too much.